Hi, today I will be going over the features of a compass. So up first, right over here, we have the base plate mounting of the compass. And this also has a ruler for a measuring scale. Up next, for our number 2, we have 10 things on this list. Number 2 is we have right here, all these numbers in black and white. And this is the compass housing, which contains a magnetic needle and has the points of the compass in a printed circle on a rotating bezel. Up next, we have number 3, these two. And this is the compass needle, the black one. And it floats in a liquid and it rotates freely. And this red part of the compass, it should always point north, so it'll line up with the little red one. Up next, we have number 4, which are these lines inside of our black circle. And these are the orienteering lines, and they're in the compass, and they're designed to be aligned with the vertical grid inside of a map. So half of these lines are colored in red to indicate north. Not sure if you can see that or not in the video. And then number 5 is we have this big red arrow that has nothing in the middle. And this is the orienteering arrow, and it's fixed within the compass, so it means it's not moving, it's not going anywhere. And with the red arrow that moves, we should be trying to align it to point us to due north. Number 6, we have north. So it's on the outer edge of the compass housing, and it has an extension in the direction of the travel arrow, and it marks the bearing you set by rotating the compass housing. Number 7 is we have this other circle. Not sure if you can see it in the video or not, but it's a magnifier to help you read a detailed map a little bit more easier. Number 8 is our big red arrow over here, and it's the direction arrow of travel. It shows the direction that you want to travel along the bearing that we are taking. It is fixed parallel to the sides of the base plate and is aligned in the fixed index line on the edge of the compass housing. Number 9 is our little numbers over here. And it is a compass scale designed along the edge of the base plate so you can measure distance on maps. And then number 10, is right along here. And it's the luminous strip to assist navigation at night. So there you go. There's a little detailed help of our compass that we are using. So up next, we have our topographic maps, and this map gives us a lot of information. It tells us all the different type of landforms that we have. So if we look over here, we have mountains. If we look over here, it's more flat and we have valleys. And then if we see here where it's white, that means there's little vegetation compared to the green parts, which means that there's more vegetation. So the lighter means that there's less, and the darker color means that there's more. If we look here, we have water, so blue means water. That goes along with our ponds and any rivers that we may have in here, such as right here. Up next, we have human-made features, which would be like highways or anything like that, which on this map is our purple line right here that goes throughout. Then we have our scale. So our scale is found down at the bottom of our map, and our scale right here, gives us how much an inch is in miles, or kilometers or meters or anything like that. Also gives us miles and feet, as we can see here. So down here, this is our legend. So this gives us all the information that we need. So if we look over here, this tells us all the different types of things that we have on this map. Here it gives us our compass. Here is our scale. This tells us where we are located in New York State. And this gives us all the other key factors that we may find in this map. Here is our north arrow, which tells us which way is north and anything else. And then our elevation. It's going to be very hard to see on this map, but every map has a elevation on specific lines. These lines are called contour lines. So the further apart they are, that means that there's more of a gradual slope or even flat. Compared to when they get closer, that means that we're starting to get into steeper elevation, such as hills or mountains or anything like that. So these lines are also our index lines, and these tell us where we are, how high up, and everything. And then if we can look over here, right here, the little circle, that tells us the peak of a mountain. So thank you for following along, and here's our topographic map.